Before you mount your TV into wood studs behind your drywall, you might want to consider what might actually be inside or going through those wood studs before you drill. What you might think is a solid wood stud may actually have an up to 3/4 inch hole in the center of it to allow for electrical cables and even water pipes. What they should have done is put a metal plate on the wood stud to prevent drilling into it, but you don't always see that. So what might happen is you drill your pilot hole and look what happens. Imagine if a water pipe is right there and you went right through it. This is how long the lag bolts are in a TV mount set that I had. As you can see, they would go right through either cable or water pipe. Now here I am, I'm driving after I drilled the pilot hole. I'm driving, imagine a TV mount there with about 1/8 of an inch of material, and right into that hole it goes. If you're going to mount other things to your wall, into your studs, you really only need about 1 1/4 inches, and it shouldn't be longer than that, of material to drive your screw into. What these TV mount manufacturers should do is provide more bolts to allow for a better holding power that are shorter. 6 bolts instead of 4, for instance. Of course, consumers would probably complain that there's too many holes in their wall, but they wouldn't have anybody driving a lag bolt into an electrical cable and potentially shorting out that circuit, or starting a fire even, or a flood. So now at least you know what might happen. There is one way which you could possibly prevent that, and that is a stud finder that has electrical wiring detectors. It detects voltage. This particular one can detect wiring behind the drywall. You would hope that it could detect it inside the stud, about 1 1/4 inches into the stud. I like this particular stud finder because it's very thin. You can leave it in your pocket if you wanted to, and it actually detects the center of the stud, which is useful, and also detects electrical wiring. So whether you're installing into a wood stud or hanging pictures in the drywall without the stud, you might want to use a stud finder like this just to see if there's any electrical wiring behind the drywall or in the wood stud. There's a link for this particular stud finder in the description, and I hope this was helpful.